I went backpacking for 12 days to 4 countries, and this time with my brother from another mother, and this is our full itinerary. Third stop, Tokyo, Japan. We arrived there at night, and from the airport we went straight to Asakusa by train, where we booked our accommodation. But since it's still quite early, we decided to give it a tour first before we check in at our stay in Hotel Tabinos Asakusa. I'm not sure if I just got lucky with the price or it is supposed to be a budget hotel, but seriously, every penny spent to stay here are absolutely worth it. The rooms are compact, but the facilities are really good, and they also provided these very cute pajamas. And then there's free simple breakfast, and the hot drinks are available until midnight. The next morning, we went to the Tourist Information Center. There's a free observatory to get a glimpse of Asakusa from the top. And then we went to Nakamise Shopping Street and also Sensoji Temple, which were absolutely jam-packed with people. And we did also take pictures with some Japanese girls in kimonos. They were actually really nice, albeit shy. And after that, we walked all the way to Tokyo Skytree, but we didn't go up because we actually got somewhere else in mind. And then we took a train to Ueno and visited Ueno Koen Park. It is a really nice place, and we did got quite lucky because there were actually a few trees already blooming with sakura. And not far from there, we stumbled upon this temple, and there were lots of street foods available, and we decided to try some. This takoyaki is really good that it actually gave us a new mission to try every other takoyaki in other places we would stumble upon later. And then we went to Nezu Shrine in Nezu. If you love to take some photos, you should really go here. The shrine area is not too big, so it was quite easy to explore. You could watch people praying and paying some respects, or just stroll around the beautiful garden. And then there's this pathway with red gates called Senbontori, which obviously is Insta-worthy. And after that, we make our way to Akihabara, which is the heaven for all the manga and anime lovers. You could find all kinds of merch here with varying prices. Thankfully, I'm not so crazy about them, but I couldn't help myself to try the gashapon. They are absolutely your best bet if you are on tight budget, and they are of good quality. Just that you gotta get them randomly. But that's the fun of it, aren't they? And after we're done at Animate Akihabara, we went to Tamashi Mansions. Oh my gosh, if you love action figures, this is a must-go place for you. There are tons of top-notch quality action figures with the details that are so crazy, and they have everything from anime to movies and games. It was crazy. I literally got starstruck with everything. And yes, you could buy some of them as well if you got the money. And then we also went to some of the arcades, and I just love how even the adults are actually still playing them. I honestly miss those days. And then we went briefly to Ginza just to buy a Japan-only G-Shock. But yeah, I forgot to record. The next day, we went to Apple Store in Omotesando. If you are an Apple user, then yeah, you should absolutely stop by. And then we went to Yoyogi Park. If you want to see how do the Japanese do their healing time, this is a place to be. It's a really beautiful park to just chill and take pictures, or perhaps produce your next masterpiece. No, I'm not kidding. And after that, we went to Meiji Shrine. Okay, this one is actually quite a walk, but I'm not kidding. Like seriously, you wouldn't believe that such place actually existed literally in the middle of nowhere in the big city of Tokyo. It is a really big shrine and a good visit to have a complete change of style. And after we're done, we walk all the way to Takeshita Street to do some thrifting. Yeah, there's tons of good thrift shop and boutiques you could visit here. And then from Harajuku, we went to Shibuya to visit Hachiko and of course the famous Shibuya crossing. I must say it was actually really fun to take pictures here, and the people actually seems like they've gotten really used to it. And after several attempts, we went to Miyashita Park, which is actually located on top of a building. Yep, this park is not on the ground, and we also met Doraemon here. No kidding, but yeah, another nice healing spot to visit. And then we went to Nintendo store to catch some Pokemon. Who doesn't love Pokemon, like seriously? But yeah, this is absolutely a really nice place to go if you love Pokemon, and there are other stores as well. And after we're done playing around, we went to Omoide Yokocho for dinner. And then the next morning, we went to Shibuya Sky. Unfortunately, it was raining earlier that morning, so we were not allowed to go outside on the viewing dock. But since it's already our final day in Tokyo, we just make do with whatever we got. But yeah, this is definitely the best viewing point of Tokyo, and would have been better if we got to take pictures outside on the viewing dock. So make sure to put this first in your itinerary. I would do for sure for my next visit. And then we go for more sightseeing before we went to our final destination in Tokyo, which is Tokyo Tower. Not just to visit but actually to play at the Red Tokyo Tower. But mind you, most of the games are actually very physical and we literally been sweating it out there. And there's actually a really good souvenir shop here which offers better price than in Asakusa, and you can have nice crepes or takoyaki just outside the tower. And that's how we ended our night before our next flight the next afternoon. And that's it. Do stay tuned for the next part of this journey and do expect more to come because like seriously, I'd say this was one of my best traveling experience so far. No kidding. But yeah, I guess that's all for now. Until next time. Bye bye.